Hello, this is West Crow, and this is the Weekly Pagan Challenge. This week's question is week 39. And this week's question is, what does shadow or darkness mean to you? Well, darkness just makes me think of nighttime, sort of mystery, this crisp energy. And then shadows makes me think of, well, shadow work. Unacknowledged parts of ourselves, in-depth, long, not easy, hard work on ourselves. I've always sort of felt more at home with the sort of shadow darkness side of things. I stay up late at night just simply because that's when I think the best, that's when I'm more creative, that's when I have more in-depth thoughts. In the mornings, I am not a morning person. I'm like a walking zombie. I am so slow. It's like I have the worst flu ever, just in the morning. Totally have that morning fog thing going on. And I'm not a coffee drinker, so that doesn't really help. So for shadow work, I think that's sort of like indulging in things that you don't fully understand about yourself yet in order to try and understand them better, to try and get maybe not a full like point by point understanding, I am now an expert of it, but to start getting in touch with it so you could understand it, to just get the feel for these things. I think that's where most of it starts anyways. At least before it's brought into more of a light work type of situation. And there might be stuff there that you don't fully agree with, but it's there, so that's what you gotta deal with it. I believe that in shadow and darkness, that's where the real raw energy is. And it's where the real work starts. I believe that once we get that going in sort of the dark shadow dream world type area, we build up the energy there, and then we can maybe smooth it out, smooth off all the rough corners later on. But the start of it, the start of our energy, I believe, is sort of in that darkness, that shadow or dream world, whatever you want to call it. More so than the light, conscious mind. I guess I'm thinking kind of in terms of light as in like conscious mind and dark as in unconscious. So sort of, I guess, in that sense. I think that's how I'm interpreting it. So yeah, that's my take this week.